Ha ha! You got to put yourself up on the screen for this to work. What's going on, everybody? Sorry about that. I agreed to a auction NFL fantasy draft, and it went way longer than anticipated. In fact, it's still going on, and Ed is hosting, so he won't be here probably tonight. He may show up later. I don't know. Um, so, hello. I apologize for the super late start. I'm sure most of you have left. Well, we can start at the beginning. It says, according to my sheet here, Cheryl Smith was the first one in. Hello. Cat House, first, second. No, second, first. Miss Dee Dee Squatchy. Wow, Squatchy. And then Mr. Keith, but I think I saw that he already left. Anna Banana. Dade, how's it going? Hey, Zach. Uncle Smiley, thank you, sir. Appreciate you letting everybody know. Let's see. Daddy, hello. And then we got a lot of hellos. There's Aquarium Domain. Hey, Jeremy. If you want to come up, shoot me a text, bud. I don't know if you're even listening because I'm so late, but shoot me a text. I'll give you the invite, and you can come up here and we can talk fish. Quit washing your hair. That was yesterday. I can only wash it so many times because then it dries out and gets brittle, like my bones. There's me. That's me. Oh, Mary Oliver. Hey, Mary Oliver. There's Chris Aquazone. Hello. Benji. What's going on, pal? One more. It's like you came in just about the same time I did. Krager. What's going on, Krager? Sue Ann. Elfish. What's going on? He's awake. I'm awake. HHD. How's it going? How's the family? It's got to be getting close to birthday day, isn't it? Was it today? 1 year old? 1 year old? Miss Lori, how you doing, Miss Lori? Spinster. Civil Steve. Hola. Depth charge. What's going on? I bet you are. Zenny! Took you freaking long enough. I swear, that thing's still going. It's still going on over there. I'm like, I got to go. Just let the computer do the rest of this. Christian B, what's going on? Jody P, hey, Whippy, Jesse. Oh, that's a whole list of names right there. So I don't have a ton to talk about, except for I do want to acknowledge a bunch of stuff. So I mentioned on Chattanooga Ed's channel that I got a bunch of deliveries a couple days ago. What was that? Tuesday? Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. It was shipped on Tuesday, arrived on Wednesday. Everything came in great, but I ordered some more cards from Outside In's Kyle, and I'm up to 22 of the 30, so it's going to be trading time here pretty soon, so I can lock down those last 30. I got some fish, more guppies from Jody P. Unfortunately, I was working 16-hour days all week from Sunday all the way through Thursday, and then I did a 12-hour day yesterday. So I didn't get to see them come out of the box or into the tank. My wife was kind enough to do that for me. Um, but there are no bodies, so that's a good sign. And I also got, I don't know if you were here, Jody, if I was telling you or just telling the story randomly, but I had ordered more of the same guppy from Jody because what did I get last time, Jody? Four? Like three and two, or it was four or five, I think. Anyway, I was like, yeah, that's a pretty low, volume of fish to get a colony going if you want to keep them, not so closely related. So I I ordered some more, and then when I looked in there to see how they were doing when I got home, there's a crap ton of babies in there. So I'm like, oh well, maybe I didn't eat them. I don't know. This should help the bloodline anyway. My hair will never blow like that again. You guys, it is so hot in here. I literally have the fan like 5 feet away. You probably can hear it humming in the back because I don't have the noise cancellation mics or anything. Hey, Sideshow, what's going on, pal? And then I got Elfish, David, and I came up with a barter that I'm going to. Well, the deal was if he sent me 8 Cory catch, 4 and 4 of Sturbai and albinos, I would send him 8 Petricola, but he has to go over the process of shipping, which he made a video. I mean, for everybody, but now I can at least watch and see how that's done. I like the way Jody does it, but I don't have the sealer thing, that the heat sealer. So it's going to have to be rubber bands. But otherwise, between the video and what I've seen, how they arrive when I order, I think I'm going to try. Well, I don't think I have to try and get David at least 8 living organisms through the mail. So that'll be fun, or not. I might stress out a little bit. It's kind of weird because I know I got to get rid of them. It's, I can't keep them. There's just too many of them. And eventually that tank is going to crash because there's just too many in that tank. If you saw the short that I put up on Friday, I mean, there's got to be 75 to 100 babies in that tank. And they ain't getting nothing but bigger. So the uh, the water quality's got to be getting bad in there, I would guess. Anyway, I digress. I also got um, one of the coolest things was I reached out to God damn it. I reached out to Foxanne because she's really good at the music thing, that AI music bot site that she uses. And I've had lyrics I've been kind of off and on working on, for the kid since he passed. And they're still not quite where I want them, but they were close enough where I'm like, you think you could do anything with this? And she says, I think so. But give me, a couple of days. And I'm like, take as long as you want. And she got back to me this week as well. And she did 2 off the bat, and then she gave me a third one. I might do the third one because it's long. It's like a almost 9-minute song. I might do that like a members only kind of thing. Now that I can do members only, and that's a relief off my brain that I don't have to fight Google Pay anymore. Um, but yeah, so I posted that too. A lot of you saw that just based on comments. Um, the one, and then there's another one coming that I'm gonna put up, but I don't want to bore you guys with my issues. But the song came out amazing, so I'll never be able to thank her for that. Does anyone notice how majestic? Yeah, that's like I was saying, that the fan is like literally right there. I was melting. I think I sat in this chair like 8 minutes or eight for almost 3 hours prior to hitting start the stream here, doing that auction fantasy football thing. Needless to say, it's warm down here. I don't do snails, Dades. I cannot help you. I mean, if I had to choose between those two, it'd be mystery snails. I hate the little white eggs that nerites leave behind. Hey, Jeff. Hey, there's Cinnamon Girl. Sideshow. I think I said hi, but just in case I didn't. Hello, hello. 310. What's happening? There's Zenny. Channeling my inner white snake. Oh my goodness. How many Ricos am I behind already? 907. Oh, I'm only 7 minutes behind. I'm just going to scan for questions now. Hey, there's Chris Junkin. Hey, buddy. Did they end over there? Did they finally get that wrapped up? By the time I get down to where you answer, I two males and three females. Okay, so it was five. That's right. I knew it was a weird, not a weird combination, but it wasn't even. It wasn't like 2 and 2 or 4 and 4 or anything. George, what's up, funny man? My favorite funny man on the tube. Wish I'd catch your show more. You go late though, as Jeff and the other Jeff and all those guys that stream late at night know. I'm sleeping. Denny, what's going on? Hey, Denny. No, you're the wrong Denny. Never mind. No, am I wrong? Now I have to check my phone. I have your full name in my phone. Hold, please. Oh my God. Why is this taking so long? Can you tell I'm losing my voice too? Is that okay? No, wrong Denny. Okay. I got to get a hold of the other Denny and let him know I'm not coming tomorrow. 310. Sorry, I don't mean to just see it. It. My voice is definitely going. I don't know that I'll be there, Jody. When is it? When is it? I leave for Florida late October. I usually miss the October swap. For those of you not knowing what I'm talking about, she said bring them to. I assume you're talking about the Quad City over there, right? Nice for $40. Nice. There's RJ. What's going on, buddy? Man, I went with for those of you familiar with Primetime Aquatics, he lives kind of close to me, and we get our bikes out and go for a ride. I mean, not just him and I, but Joanna goes. She has her own bike, and then he's got some friends that he's been riding with for years, and We took about a 6 hour ride today. I got a little wind therapy in and kind of settled the brain after working 92 hours or whatever the hell it turned out to be. Yeah, 92. I had 80 hours in by Thursday. And about 24 hours of actual sleep. Yeah, it was. I thought so too, Smiley. I mean, not just because I wrote it, but the way it came out, the way she was able to put that into song. Because, I mean, just to read the lyrics is just, whatever. But when you could put it to music, I was amazed how good that came out. Hey, Shirley, roar! Lurking and working on my Axes tank. My place actually got hot today, and their tank temperature got up to 72. Yeah, that's probably right at the tippy top of what they like. YouTube is okay with the songs. It's a part of you, and we're here. Yeah, I know, but like I was saying on Ed's show, I mean, I talk about it probably way too much. I mean, you guys don't come here to be bummed out by a knucklehead like me. I mean, we're all dealing with shit, right? I mean, life is hard. I probably dwell on it more than I should. Shut the hell up. You can talk about whatever you want on your channel. Most of us are here for you, buddy. I appreciate that. Gotta go. Okay, Jody. I'm surprised you made it this long. 9:14. I probably missed it. You're probably long gone. Boochie! You never emailed me or texted me or IM me or however, to give me a address and shirt size so I can send out a shirt to you. Boochie. Hi, Jeff. Hey, Smiley. Jeff Kane. Beto, what's going on, buddy? Beto. Where are you at there, Beto? I know the Great Lakes, but that could be anywhere up here around any of the lakes. Are you near Chicago? You've probably said. I just have a horrible memory. I'm taking a lot of blows to the head. Where's the bandana guy? He was hosting a swap. No, let me roll that back. He's hosting a fantasy football auction uh, that I was part of, and I ended up having to leave before my team was even filled out because I'd already pushed this back from 8 to 9 Central Time, and I didn't want to do it again. So I told him that the computer's going to have to do the picking for me. Hey, Elishan, what's up, buddy? Do you have a fan blowing on your whip? Yep, I sure do. I was burning up. You ever been so hot that you're just sweating and leaving big old puddles on the table and you're not even doing anything but sitting here? That was what was going on. Whip, do you ever do loaches? Oh, you just missed the loach queen. She just left. No, not really. I've tried coolie loaches. Most of those jump out of the tank on me. I couldn't keep them in the damn tank. I bought like 10 of them because I got a pretty good deal on 2 packages of 5. I had to swap the green water. No, the what was that? The GCCA, and over the course of like I don't know, 2 days, I lost all but one. But they are cool. I like them. They won't last very long in any of my tanks. I might set up something. I don't know. We'll see. Because the one Asian tank that I'm going to be putting together will have a fire eel that's going to get huge and probably want to eat all those once he's big enough. Yeah, right? That was a hell of a week. Plus, we got, oh, that was another. This week was very interesting between working my tail off, uh, all the stuff that came in. We finally, this doesn't concern you guys at all, but it was just more crap on the old crap sandwich. Just one more turd on the crap sandwich. That's what I was trying to say. And we've been working without a contract since January 2nd. And they finally got it passed like last month, but they couldn't get our pay figured out because they owe us back pay from, for 8.5 months. So part of that's on this check that came in. I'm going to have a ton of extra money on the next week's check if the Uncle Sam don't take all of it. So I'm thinking I might have to go buy another fish tank. It might be time. Is it warming up over there? Is it warming up over there, Craig? Really? Oh, that's right. Because when we're in summer, you guys are in winter. They're in better shape now. They are. I mean, people are going to be spending a lot of money on cleanup and repairs, but the majority of the trees have been at least knocked down and drug out, and now they're just waiting. 12 hours and 750 miles to Sturgis from here. Ask me how I know. Oh, that would be awesome. I have not been back to Sturgis since 1980. Hell, when would that have been? It would have been 87? It's been a long time. It's been a long time. You probably weren't even born yet. Or if he was just a baby. I know it was like the year before some my email. Aren't you on Discord or something? We should be able to talk to each other somewhere. If you have Facebook, you can hit me up over there at Whips World. I have a page that does the messenger thing. The only problem with a page is you can't initiate the IM. You have to receive it first, and then you can communicate back and forth. But it won't let me just like look you up and then send you out anything. Hey, Salient, what's going on, buddy? I got a great deal on Josh Yellen. Yeah, I did. You were over there watching that? I'm like, I'm trying to get him to come. The way we did it this year was you would say what position you wanted. He had like a envelope with all the players, and I'm like, nope, that's not who I want. Nope, that's not who I want. Nope. 3 hours later, I'm like, can you just pull Josh Allen out of there, please? I gotta go. Ha ha! That's cool. There's only a handful of those out there. I think, hey, Mary Dean, what's going on? What's going in? What's going on, kid? Liquid Zoo. Hey, oh my God, my voice. Hey, Maddie, you coming to buy this 240? How much did we say? Tell me again what you told me. I don't remember anymore. Is it? I'm not even gonna guess. Yeah, Whip, you were right. River's birthday is very close. It's today. That's I see. I remembered on Foxy's channel that you said it was in 2 days. So I'm like, was it 2 days counting that day, or was it 2 days not counting that day? Happy birthday, little River. Little River. Such a good little baby. Extra cash is always nice. That's where my mind goes. New tanker upgrade, right? Showing my age. Yeah. No, this right here shows my age. First time you went to Sturgis was '03. All right. So it had already kind of see, unfortunately, you guys that are younger, you didn't really get to experience it when it was, the raw, just crazy. I mean, it's still crazy, I'm sure, but they've kind of corporate made it into a corporate thing. I mean, obviously not everything, but I've talked to my buddy who goes every year, and he goes, it's just it's not the same as what it was back in the '70s and '80s. Not that I could have gone out there in the '70s; I was too little. But that's the story. Captain, what's going on, bud? Hello, hello. Bootsy, 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 bootsy. Yeah, listen to Suan. Yeah, a cool million. Nope, I'm not coming to get it then. 1,000. We might have to talk, bud. Well, first I got to talk to my wife. If I tell her I'm dropping $1,000 on a tank, she might lose her mind. Hey, sometimes things stick with you, you know? When you meet people and you get to know them. That's what I love about the Clash and even Aquashella. I know a lot of the kind of what I was just talking about. Uncle Smiley, I think you have given out like three-quarters of the memberships I have. Thank you, buddy. I don't, I'm not able to see them here who got them. My children might have been better if they had grown up earlier. If they grew up earlier. I'm not sure what that means, but they might have been better if they grew up earlier. Well, she was such a good kid. I couldn't believe how good she was. I don't know that I heard her cry at all day. And trust me, babies are not my favorite thing, or kids in general for the most part. But whatever it was about that, down on Peplin Creek, whatever whatever was happening, there was no whining, no crying, no complaining. Everybody was having fun. I mean, you can't ask for a better day than that. Hey, Xanadu. Current viewers 39. You guys are crazy. I'm an hour late, and there's still 40 of you in here. And I'm by myself, just looking at chat. Oh, Denny, you didn't have to do that. And Andy, thank you both. Super appreciated. Looks like I've got to the bottom at least. I got a membership. Woohoo! Dage is going to get one comment. Shabumpkin goldfish living with my three fancy goldfish tank, but I will watch him for any food. Whoa, man, that just jumped right off the screen. Any food with fancy goldfish? Yeah, that's all you can do. I mean, I know you like to ask a lot of questions, and that's good. But honestly, I have never been one to conform. Uh, I'm pretty much, if you tell me not to do something, I'll probably do it just out of spite because I want to see. And a lot of times it bites me in the ass, but I've been able to keep fish together that people said couldn't be done. I've done it quite a bit in water that they shouldn't be in, or that kind of thing. I'm like, you don't know till you try. Nobody has the same situation. Your water is different than my water. That fan's blowing your hair like a porn star. Yes, but I'm not sweating anymore, so that's all that matters. How many more till 1,000? Is that directed at me? I don't know, 60, 70, something like that. '53. I'm at 947. Yeah, that happens. Where are you at? I asked you that earlier, and if you answered, I missed it. Danny V, what's going on, Danny V? And if I miss you or your comment, don't be afraid to say it multiple times until I see it. Because even though I'm usually way behind, I still miss stuff like crazy. I'm not good at my job. I should go back and see who those actually went. Well, who those actually went to. So it looks like Oinky and Into the Future. Is that a new person or did they change their name? Shirley got one. I think they might have got you though, but I only see three. One, two. Yeah, they kind of scan. Oh no, they're there. Nick. Oh, that's cool. And Ross, Baltimore, and Danny V. And then who got the first five? Kreger, Asia, Cheryl. Oh, there's Shirley. That's where she got hers. And so Danny V, Nick, Ross, Into the Future, and Oinky. It wants me to pick a goal. I don't think so. Christine, did Christine come in? Yeah, there you are. Hi, you. How you doing? How you doing? There's something wrong with my voice. Let's happen. Let's make it happen tonight. Yeah, okay. Everybody here is everybody that's commenting right here is already a sub. So I think maybe I didn't set it up. Is there a? I bet you I forgot to do that. Yeah, I sure did. Usually I turn off the reactions and all that stuff. Did you do another five? Man, oh man, you guys are too good to me. Benji, Night Owl, All Things Nature. Oh, I know. No, that's not the same guy. All Things Nature in Hawaii with Steve. Ever Hopeful. And Danny V did one. Good Lord Almighty. Sideshow, Christopher Junkin, Elfish, Anna Banana, Matt F. It's raining memberships in here. I do appreciate it. Whip, I'm in the same boat as you were. I haven't gotten a gifted membership in over a year. Well, Steve, it's so weird because on some channels or some channels, right? I get them all the time. Like over at Foxy's and over at Stephen P's, I I get them regularly. Like I haven't bought one in a couple years, and I still have like 20 or 48 months in for Stephen P. So that's working. But then every once in a while, like a channel like Steam Fomp or KG Tropicals, the other was that last month. It just doesn't matter. I mean, people were getting memberships that hadn't gone to the stream in a year and a half. And they leave you and me out. There's somebody else too that I know. Is it Moose? I think it's Moose. He can't get one either, or at least not there. I don't know if he can get them anywhere else. Stan the Man Pit Man, what's going on, pal? TV account got one. 310. I think I said hi to you, didn't I? You've been here. Like I said, a lot of blows to the head. I forget things. Only have four fingers per hand. For the price of $152, for 207 Fluval canister. Is there a better option? I don't know the prices of Fluval anymore. I know they jacked them up. If the FX2, what are you trying? What size tank are you trying to filter? I guess is the first question. I have an FX2 on a 90 and it does fine. I think it's only rated for like a 75, but it's doing 5 on the 90. But it also has other filtration on it. I always put hang on the backs and sponge filters in just for redundancy. Hey, there's Dave again. Crap, now I've got to grow my hair out. Yeah, you do. You got a good head of hair. You should grow that shit out. Chattanooga Ed. Hey, bud. I don't know if you want to come up, but you have the link. Pet. Open mouth. Say words. You have the link on our group chat if you want to come up, buddy. We've got June. What's going on, June bug? June bug. I don't know who calls you that. Is that Dee Dee? I think Dee Dee calls you that. That might be the cutest nickname ever. A lot of high eds. That auction is, oh, Matt, you guys are going to make me cry. Except for I don't see where it's giving them out. Oh, there it goes. Chat was locked up. So it looks like Christian B, passing win. Vibes Aquatics, Branton's Bare Bottom, Miss Lori are all brand new members. I can't find the link. Oh, well, crap. Let me, Ed is sometimes technically challenged. Oh, you know what? I just threw that on you, Ed, and it's on me. I never sent it. I never sent it. I thought about sending it. Invite, copy. Man, that sucks. You could have been up here a half hour ago, saving my butt. Anyway, we've got Adam McReynolds says thank you. I put an FX6 on a 40. It's finally quiet. June, I think I've told this enough times where you probably heard it, but just in case you didn't, I put an FX6 on a 10. No, I take that back. It was pre FX6. It was an FX5. My 210 had a hole or blew a seal, and I had to get rid of all the fish. It had to be done right away. The pet store was closing. I had nowhere to go with them, so I just donated them to the pet store. But by the time I got home, I didn't have time to catch all the baby convicts. So there was, I don't know, 100 convicts in the tank, in the sump. I caught as many of them as I could, and all I had was a 10-gallon. So I put them all in the 10-gallon, and then to keep the the cycle or the beneficial bacteria going. I dropped the FX6 in there, and man, that was a washing machine. It was churning the water pretty hard. Those fish were not happy. So I took this plastic plant that I had bought, and it was like 30 inches tall, and I just laid it down in there, and it kind of all curled around, and finally found its place, and it was able to kind of like redirect the water so that they could find like what do you call that? Not an eddy. Is it an eddy? The lee, like the lee of the wave. Anyway, it was better. Are we good? Give me a thumbs up. Yep. There's my buddy Ed.
Partner. Yeah, I've been like searching all over for the link. And
It's
Kenny's like, yeah, he left it. And it's like, I don't know where.
Yeah, sorry. I would have bet money that I texted that to you. Maybe I went right to your personal, like a non.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not worried about it now, but because you're here. Just kind of a jerk move on my end.
No.
I gave it to you. I know I did. Oh, nope, I didn't.
Everything was confusing. So, hi, everybody. Sorry. And I said hi in chat, and everybody said hi, and I never said hi back because I was searching.
Tried to find the link that I didn't send. I can finally sleep again. It was that noisy. I added a spray bar and it turned way down.
Yeah, that's why I don't have fish tanks in my fish room or in my bedroom because it drives me nuts sometimes when they get loud.
I had one back when I was living at home, and I don't remember it being loud. It was a 90-gallon that was in my closet, so maybe that helped. You know, I had two. They weren't walk-in closets, but they were deep closets, and they were, like one was on this side of the wall, wall, and then there was like a blank spot in the middle.
That's awesome.
And I just, as a dude, I really didn't have any use for two closets, So I asked Dad. I said, "Hey, you think you and I could build a stand, and we could put the fish tank in here, and have it like an in the wall kind of thing?" And he's like, "Yeah, we could do that." So
that's awesome.
And we built that thing up. That thing would have held a truck, because he's like, this can't break. It has to. And that was before I knew anything about water changes or any of that stuff. So there was no water. Once the water was in the tank, it wasn't going to spill out,
Yep.
So we've been just kind of
hear my mom's cat at the front door.
Oh no, what did I just do? Did I just hide somebody? Tell me I didn't just hide somebody.
I hear you. Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
I had to save the cat.
So hey, one more is back. I threw a hand back in the garbage. I threw oh, that's why. Gotcha. Hang on the backs are loud, for sure.
I got snacks for the draft, and I never had a chance to even put one in my mouth.
Nope. That thing, you were hoofing it. How much longer did it go after I left?
We ended like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I think 10:40.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't I can't. I gotta go.
But you know what? It was 2 hours shorter than the last time we tried to do one.
Yeah.
So it went quicker, and we had more people. The time that we did, I think there was only 6 people, and it took us 6 hours. So this time we did 10 people in 4 hours. And
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem was stupid audio. When people talk over
you
each
definitely
other.
had some audio issues going on.
These are weird.
I don't know. I think it was Kenny, to be honest with you. Because when he turned his mic off, it stopped. Ed got Patrick Mahomes today. Yes, he did.
Oh my God, I forgot. I wasn't even. My team, I think, might be horrible. I have 3
Mine's
quarterbacks
going
on my
to be.
team.
I have 3 as well.
I don't know.
I don't know what I was thinking when I bid on Dak. I'm like, why? Why would I? It wasn't that much money, but that could have come in handy at the end of the game or at the end of the draft. Yeah, there was definitely an echo going on. Somebody had something happening. Don't count on me for paying attention.
I didn't mean to set it up for public. And when we were about to go live, I said, okay. And I wasn't actually going to go live, but they said there were people in the chat talking. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
So I figure if I went live, they'd probably all leave.
That's
I didn't even know what they said or anything.
I kind of figured because when you were before you were like, this is the non-live draft, and then the live one will be next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't think we were going live either.
And those go really quick. They only last about 45 minutes.
Don't know how that fantasy stuff works, but I'm very happy for you.
It's fun. The best part is just hanging out with each other.
Yeah.
I wish the United States was the size of Rhode Island so we could all get together. And we could all just go to a sports bar and draft together because that'd be a lot of fun.
Almost crashed my shrimp tank with a zucchini, left it in too long, and it doesn't have filtration. Well, the no filtration thing, that's kind of sketchy as it is. So, yeah, I guess. Why would a zucchini crash it though? Is it rotting to the point where
it must be?
I mean, woof. I have dirty tanks too, but I still filter the hell out of them.
Yeah, the fish I give zucchini to, they devour them. But I don't have any just shrimp tanks. I had one tank that was an all shrimp tank, and I accidentally clicked on the motor. It had like it's one of those Fluval 32-gallon awesome tanks. And I never turned the motor on, like the filtration for the shrimp. And one day I didn't know what this plug was, and I plugged it in and walked away, and I sucked all the shrimp into the filtration and killed them all. Sucked them all in.
Oh.
And there's like 30 some in there.
That sucks. Literally and figuratively. Whipper Ed, what cookies do you like? Oreos or chocolate chip? Or Chips Ahoy, he says. That's chocolate chip. I'll do the chocolate chip every day, but I am a diabetic, so I can't have either.
Man, I like them both.
Beto says he thinks they're over a year old. No, I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying It gets you don't have a lot of wiggle room.
Oh, I did it for over a year with about 50
Uh, the
tanks.
the no filter the
Yeah,
no filter
it really
inverted tank.
adds a lot of particulates in the water.
Yeah,
It really
a lot of
does.
stuff on the substrate too, right? When the fish take off, it just kind of goes.
Yeah, it's not as bad with guppies, but if you have like the one tank that I had a pleco in, it was horrific. It was constantly sucking that stuff out.
Hey, Dade, if you want to try an experiment, try setting a Oreo cookie on fire. They don't burn, and you can leave them out, and they don't go bad. So I don't know if that's something you need to be putting in your body. Not to get all preachy on you, but
I like the new peanut butter Oreos and chocolate fudge Oreos, but I also really like the chewy Chip Ahoys.
I like all chips, chocolate chip cookies, whether they're the stiffer, harder, whatever the brittle type,
Yeah,
or the really soft, gooey ones. Although I prefer the
I'm not
soft, gooey ones. Right out of the
I'm guy.
oven. Oh,
Hmm.
chocolate still
Man,
hot so that it burns your tongue or the roof of your mouth.
my mom made some type of cookie that was supposed to be an oatmeal cookie, but it came out like a trail mix bar. My God, they were good. It
They
was
were
a total
good.
mistake on how she made them, but they were good.
You guys got to get more chatty. I'm challenging you to come up with a conversation we can have, or I'm going to have to
Mhm.
probably end this, which wouldn't be horrible. Apparently, I'm losing my voice.
Oh no. Yeah, you do kind
Yeah,
of
I mean,
sound like
it keeps doing the.
there's one of my photos,
Yep, there it is, right there. I
but I
can't
mean, it
hardly
looked
see
like
it.
it's fish. It's the water hyacinth, and you can see my guppies swimming at the top,
Oh yeah,
kind of.
cool, cool.
That's a cool.
Oh,
I made it for my mom.
Zen- Zenny has accepted the challenge, and she wrote me a book. I saw it, and then it disappeared.
Mm. Did
The
you see?
dark cocoa cookie is fire resistant, but that's just temporary. But people use it to make viral videos. Oh, is that what is going on? That's exactly where I saw it. I saw it where they were like, "Yeah, you're putting this in your body," and they're trying to set it on fire, and it just won't. It won't even burn. I'm like, "Oh, that can't be good."
I have no idea about that.
Yeah. See, I fell a victim to somebody saying something, and I didn't vet it. I like my chocolate
Richard,
cookies with walnuts.
I don't like nuts in my cookies.
I don't mind them. I'm not a. I mean, I would prefer they didn't do that, but I don't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't not eat it.
I like macadamia nuts.
Steve says I find it interesting the difference in ingredients between food I buy in the U.S. and the food I buy here in Spain, and the lack of chemical additives in the Spain ones. Well,
That's
I've been hearing
insane.
that for a long time, where the U.S. is just always dumping all kinds of crap into our food. Why is everybody dying of cancer? I don't understand it. I was able to get one kitten and one dog adopted out today for our Clear the Shelters event. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. If you're trying to clear them out, you only got one of each gone.
Yeah, but he made
But
one dog and one cat really happy.
that's right. That's the way you got to look at it. Whip, do you ever have Oscars and Severums in your aquarium? Yes. That is a frequent combination. They get along just fine. Right up
I've
until
had
they don't.
Severins and Red Devils together.
Yeah, I mean, Severum get along with everything. And as long as whatever you're, like, I wouldn't put it in with a Dovi. And I probably wouldn't put it in with a, no, I did put it in with a Jaguar. Jaguar didn't care. Not long ago, my fish got shrimp and tilapia, so I was eating romaine. Fish eating better than you.
I know how that is.
And let's be real, Oreo filling is essentially sweet Crisco, and trust me, that's hella flammable. How would we know, Zenny?
Yeah,
Correct.
I'm hoping that I've wanted that for years. Food regulations. I think it's stupid that they put sugar in literally everything. And we don't need sugar in our meat.
No, and I can't have it. So a lot of times, there's so much food I can't have anymore. It's so frustrating.
Oh my
That's not
gosh,
true in
Kenny
Cat
E's
House.
here. Oh,
Even
what?
well, maybe 2 hours. Fresh fresh McDonald's fries are my favorite fry of all time. But the minute they get cold, they are hot trash, and they will stay hot trash for the next 40 years.
Well, or you throw them at a bird.
Throw them at a bird,
Yep.
in a bird. That's what we usually
Throw them at a
do
bird and they'll eat it.
when we go to Florida and we don't eat all our, rather than just throw it away, we'll take it down to the beach and then the seagulls will eat that stuff. I don't know if it's any good for them.
Why is
Kenny,
it every time I go to Council Bluffs, there's all these seagulls all over the place? Why are there seagulls like in the middle of the country?
I don't know, but we have them all over the place here too. I mean, we do have Lake Michigan, but Lake Michigan from here is a long ways away, like hours and hours, like 3+ hours.
We don't have seagulls here. I love
Can
that Mandarin
goldfish
movie.
and Severum get along? Again, you're going to run into the cold water tropical fish issue, but I mean, you can try it. If the goldfish is too small, the Severum will definitely eat it, though. Goldfish are cold water fish. They are fatty because they are used to living in cold water or genetically designed to.
And they're dirty.
Live.
There's Matt and Cat House.
Cold water. Jesus, that was a bad one. That was a longer than normal.
Did you get much
Lockup.
sleep last night?
Last night I did. Just because when I left you guys, I went straight to bed. And I didn't even get up till like 9 o'clock. Are these Oreos with the Reese's peanut butter out yet? Are these Oreos with the Reese's peanut butter out yet?
I get the one, it's like peanut butter 50% and fudge on 50%. And when you scrape it off in your mouth, it's delicious.
Zenny says, if you've ever used Crisco to fry chicken and it's spy, you know it's flammable. That's the quickest way to start a grease fire. Well, I don't really cook, so I don't know that. I have not done that, but I will trust you on it because you are a much, much, much better cook than I am or ever will be.
Yeah, I've never cooked chicken before with Crisco. I don't think I've ever cooked with Crisco before, other than
I,
like
I,
putting it
I,
in a pan so it doesn't get slippery.
I've never cooked with it ever. Wouldn't the be lake gulls? Lake gulls. Wouldn't that be? I see what you did there. I wonder if anybody actually does that. Where did all these lake gulls come from?
These
The
stinking
lake.
lake gulls, river gulls.
Sitting on the porch as the thunder rolls through West Virginia.
Yeah, it's storming here.
Is it? Man,
Yep.
I don't know what that was that came through here. They still haven't really said whether it was a tornado or a micro burst or straight line winds or whatever it was. But holy hell, it knocked some stuff down. Hey, Whip Ed, do you guys have one of those punk stickers made of use? I do
Nope.
not. I don't think Ed does. No.
They're cool.
There
And I
there were
support them.
rumors. There were rumors that he was working on something for me, but I
There were
don't know
some
that he.
fingers.
Oh yeah, if
There's some
Skip were here,
fingers.
he's got the fingers. I heard
That's
Belvedere
like
got
something
hit
I made.
hard with Belvedere from Belvedere to Crystal Lake. If Kenny, if you
Lake
remember where
Crystal.
Crystal Lake was,
I got Friday the 13th, Crystal Lake, Camp Crystal.
oh yeah.
Dude, I got so hot. When we took that break, I had to take my undershirt off.
Do you see this? Do you see this?
Oh,
I my hair
I wish I
blowing.
had that.
I had to go get the fan because I was in the same boat. I'm like, Lord Almighty, I am melting.
Oh, I had a slushy in it, like nothing left of my slushy.
Yeah, it did. I mean, Kenny, the amount of money people are going to be out fixing all this stuff. Just a lot of it, a lot of the debris will be cleaned up at the city's expense, which you're paying for anyway. But at least it's not like a direct out of your pocket expense. But the damage, roofs were ripped off, cars were crushed. It was a thing. I was like, oh my god, that's horrible. I saw something from Dade again. Whip Red, are you ever planning to go to Washington and Aquarium Co-op? No,
I would love to.
I would. I would love to too, but I do not plan on going there anytime soon.
Yeah, I would have to do like some cross country trip of fun, kind of like what Kenny did that one time when he did the cross country thing of fun and came here. We went all the way down to Father Fish. His store used to be in Venice Beach, Florida. That's like outside, maybe south of Tampa. I'm not for sure, but we went all the way down there together and caught fish with Kenny and James and Father Fish. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I wish I could have stayed, but I'd already pushed the show back an hour, and I'm like, I can't do it again. So, but
I
that's
got
cool.
I got Jalen Hurts with the last pick. But I don't even know why, because I forgot I had Patrick Mahomes.
That's what I had last year. I had Patrick and Jalen.
Oh yeah, how'd you do?
I don't think I did very well. I'm not good at the whole picking things. I'm
Well,
usually in the middle of the pack or down. I'm not usually the last guy, but I'm never in the front.
I was just having fun, so I wasn't really thinking about my own team, and I was just having a good time.
Well, that's the whole point, right? Whip, you ever go there? Whip, you ever go there? You have to stop here and walleye fishing. Well, you're damn right. If I ever get out west, I'll definitely do that. There's no draw for me. There's no like event. I would have to like come up with a reason as to why I'm going out there.
Maybe we could
Now,
take a train
the
ride.
the reason could be just to visit, people I know out there, but I got to have some kind of reason. I'm just not going to show up out there
Yep.
because it's a long ways from here. It's usually 2 plane rides because
Blueberry pie sounds very good.
they never can go over the damn mountains, without uh, stopping in Denver or wherever the hell they stop.
It's pretty fun taking a train. I took a train to Seattle once, and it was a lot of fun as a child.
But how much time are we talking? I mean, that had to have taken a long time.
Yeah, we went from Omaha to there. I went with my grandma Jenny, and she took me to her aunt's house.
Well, East Omaha's over that direction.
Yeah,
Taking the
Omaha's
taking
like
the
the headquarters.
taking the train from Illinois / Iowa or wherever you were hanging your hat in Missouri. That would have been like a week-long trip.
It was fun. I think it took us like 3 days to get there and 3 days back, but I'm not for sure.
Oh, they made the drive all the way out there. That is so awesome. Jeff is I mean, so is Jill, but I don't know Jill hardly at all, other than the one picnic, and I'm not sure we spoke. But she seems very nice. But Jeff, he's such a good dude.
Do you think Jill was holding out for a Jack and ended up with a Jeff?
Probably. That's what I would have done anyway.
I know that's terrible.
Zenny says, so were y'all bidding with the real life cash? No. No. Fantasy. All fantasy. Doesn't cost you a penny. But you still have to budget because you have $300 and then you have to bid against each other. So if you really, really, really want,
I had $1 left over when I was done. $1.
That's pretty good.
Well, just because I bid a whole bunch on my last 2 players that I didn't need to bid on, but I just did it just to get rid of it.
When I got that third quarterback, no, that was the third wide receiver at a high dollar. I'm like, I was thinking Jeffries was a running back, and I know better than that, but oh well.
What? You were bidding me. You were the one who beat me out of that bid. I was trying to get Jeffries because I had no good players on my team. Oh well.
Yeah, I didn't even need him, as it turns out.
No. I can't wait to see what I ended up drafting.
Kenny has to make an event. Yeah, right. Like maybe
and he will be.
There is kind of an event out there, right? I never remember the one, but Kenny was involved with it for a little while, and then he kind of that kind of had
making
a
of it.
falling out, and I don't know if that that bridge has
Oktoberfest.
been done. Oktoberfest, right? But isn't
October
there's
Fish
another one out
Fest.
there too, right?
Sometimes
Fishtoberfest,
they have
yeah,
the plant life one, the one that's the plants growth club.
yeah. I'll be skipping that one
Yeah.
until I can figure out how to grow a plant. What happened to the kissing gourami in the hobby? And they used to
You
be
know,
popular. Well, there's a bunch of fish that were popular and they're
huge.
not anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, the kissing grummy was gigantic in the 80s. My sister
Yeah,
always had to have them. And
right.
paradise fish were huge in the 70s. Well, heck, I've got the Liberty Mollies were gigantic in the 50s. It's really weird to look at the different fish that just skyrocket at different
Yeah,
times.
and African cichlids were huge for a couple of years, and now nobody really wants them. And then monster fish were the
Well,
big thing, and then nobody wants to do that anymore. Everybody wants to do these little micro freaking tanks with the little tiny fish.
yeah.
But I'm fine with that. If everybody wants to do those little fish, that just leaves the big fish for me. It's all imaginary. Was he saying about how long it took him? He did it in 30 hours. Yeah, your ass.
Who's that?
Kenny, he said he made the drive in 30 hours.
Kenny drives like 120 miles per hour. I don't know how he drives so fast and doesn't get pulled over because he's in a red truck. It's insane.
That is an odd
He
one.
would Kenny would go insane though if I was driving because I like drive only 5 miles over the speed limit.
I do 80. And that's fast enough for me. Jeff is so awesome. Yes, he is.
Hey, Cat House, is that one of your Catahoula dogs? I've never seen it that big.
Uh, that yes,
Yeah,
that is what they look like.
that is not what I thought they'd look like. I thought it looked like a greyhound. I just thought they'd have a long snout and be really fast.
Go with the flow. What's going on, Richard?
Going with the flow, Richard. And I found Richard's head yesterday. And I
Oh,
found
that's
Uncle
good.
Smiley's head yesterday.
Oh, that's even better. I mean, not better than
Oh man.
finding one, but finding them both is better than finding one.
Well, and I found this
Findig.
like
That's the other one. Yeah, yeah.
this is Kenny's
Well,
action figure. And I was having a hard time finding this head here. And I finally found it. And I painted it up yesterday, last night.
Kenny E.
Kenny E. See, it's a Viking. You know how Kenny was in the army? So he's
Ah,
like a G.I. Joe from being in the army, but then he's been painted up to be. I'm going to still put a Viking symbol on his shoulder, but otherwise he's pretty much done except for his weapons and knife. So yeah,
Kenny has to make his own events so people will attend it. Right. Aqua Expo in Coral Springs in October. But
I've
that's
been
out by
there.
you, right?
The problem is
That's
it's
on the other coast.
October.
That's the other
Yeah,
side of the world.
that's where I met Richard like 6 years ago. It was a long time ago. And it's a
They
fun
have
one.
been. But
It's in
they
Miami.
They've been going downhill for 5 or 6 years now. The popularity has, the fish has it.
I hate to say this, but our whole hobby's been kind of going down right now. Where it cycles, kind of like cars, and it's a roller coaster up and down. And we've been on a decline since the COVID outbreak ended.
Oh yeah.
June?
And these bigger, yeah, the bigger fish for me. Yep, you and me both. Now, one more. Have you seen one more? The tour of his facility yet? That was on Jeff Pelham's show.
No.
Oh, that dude. He's got quite the setup.
That's awesome.
Jesse, what was there? Is it 2,000 gallons that you got? I think it was a 2,000 gallon. He's got like a barn that he set up a couple hundred tanks in. And he's got everything from little fish to big fish. Some really big fish.
That's awesome.
How? That is physically not possible. He was in his personal jet airliner. I like the way my rosy red minnows look in the tub. Not sure what to do with them once they. That's where I'm at. I've got. Well, I bought a dozen. I think they gave me like 20. And then Dr. Ted was kind enough to send me. Oh, that was the other thing. See, I knew I'd forget. Dr. Ted sent me some plants and some more plants, and he tucked a little baggie of platinum rice fish in there.
That is awesome.
Right?
Platinum rice fish are the best of all the rice fish.
But now I have to figure out what I'm going to do with them come wintertime.
Nancy B in Tennessee sent me rice fish eggs, and I put them in the tank, and I think my guppy fry ate the eggs or ate them as soon as they hatched. Because all there was a guppy fry in that tank. They're getting pretty big now. I was trying something special. Mixing
Maddie,
2 lines.
be good. Be good.
Yeah, I felt very lucky to find all those heads. I don't know what he's trying to say.
It's I don't know, but it's preseason. All that crap is just a bunch of crap. Those games don't count. 2,500. Okay, so I missed it by 5. Oh,
I didn't even realize what he was saying. I only watched the first like 15 minutes of the preseason games just to pray that my players don't get hurt.
Right.
So, but that's fine. You know, I think it's good that other teams can beat the Chiefs once in a while so they can see what it's like, even though it's just in the preseason. Or unfortunately the Super Bowl like last year.
Yeah. Next up will be a deep ocean sea fish aquarium that come from the deep sea, like anglefish, squid, jellyfish. Yeah, okay. You let me know how that works out for you.
Yeah, all those things die too fast.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's why I will not. I don't even know if you can legally get them. Maybe you can. I'm pretty sure you can.
Cuttlefish?
No,
octopus. Oh yeah, you can.
They are so smart. They are like human level smart, or damn near.
Wow.
In some cases, smarter than humans. And
they aren't making submarines that come on land.
Well, maybe that's by design. They don't want to be out here with us idiots. But they only live a year, maybe 2.
Yeah, the cuttlefish don't live very long. The jellyfish don't live very long either. My dad was looking into a jellyfish tank at one time, and they
Do they
don't know
reproduce?
how old they are. No,
Do they
you just have to
no?
keep getting them out of the ocean,
That's too bad.
and they only live like 1 or 2 years, and they don't know how long they've already lived when they catch them.
Jesse wants to know if the pictures of the Ultims helped at all.
Oh my gosh, they were so beautiful. Oh, I can't. I was gonna pop it up, but I'm not on his channel or on my channel. Jesse sent some beautiful ones. I'm gonna use them when I go to paint them.
Cat House, are you talking about octopus? Or are you talking about the fish that Dade is looking to keep? Like the anglerfish, that'll live a while. I don't know about a squid. Jellyfish don't live very long at all. But
Yeah.
the octopus, it lives usually one season. It lives long enough to lay eggs and then dies. That is pretty.
They're awesome.
Hold the fort down for a second. I got to go grab something to drink. My throat is on fire.
Yeah, I was about to get something to drink too. So I totally understand what he's talking about. But yep. Jesse, thank you so much for that. That's awesome. And oh, yes. Oh, I don't know. Richard's asking if those are actually yours, Jesse. And Richard, do you have those? Because those angels, that's what I'm planning on doing, is doing a male and a female. The problem when I paint these, their fins are going to be solid, thick clay. So hopefully people will excuse that I can't do clear clay. You know how they have the clear fins, but I just really think that they'd look really good. I'm going to paint them in a nice silver and then go in with that black and the real light gray silver stripes in between. And it doesn't look like Aldums have red eyeballs at all. Has anybody ever noticed that they have red in their eyes? From what I see, I mean, he has a close up of this one, real close of its eyes, and it looks like it's like got a black line in silver across its eye. So it's kind of pretty neat. I like that a lot. Oh, he has 4. Have you been able to get them to breed? Foxy Fish has, I think, 4 of the Aldums. They are cool. Richard, do you breed any angels? I remember Ray's Aquatics. He bred a lot of angels out somewhere out where you lived. I think he must have been north of you, Richard. Probably north. He might have been north of Orlando, even. I'm not for sure. I haven't seen Ray in a while. I hope he's doing well.
Which one was Ray?
Ray's Aquatics. He's from Florida. Really nice guy. He was on my channel a couple times, but it's probably been maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, that name doesn't sound familiar, but I probably talked to him. It's a reoccurring theme here, people. I've taken a lot of blows to the head. Can't remember shit.
It's all right.
You want to go? If you want to go grab something to drink, go ahead.
I will. I'm gonna get Phil. I wish I had a bigger cup.
All right, now that he's gone, let's talk about. I don't want to live with 8 arms. Guppy fry are pretty vicious. They decimated the food web I had in a 5-gallon. Well, that's because they were in a 5-gallon, sir. You can't put guppy in a 5-gallon. I mean, you could put 1 guppy or 2 guppies in there, but they'd better be the same sex because otherwise there's going to be babies. Octopus, I don't want to live with hate. You're gonna have to explain that one to me. Jose, what's going on, buddy? Guys, I got oh, I do remember him. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do remember him. I didn't realize he was in Florida though. I'm glad he's doing okay. Did he just kind of
Yeah.
quit YouTube or what's going on with that?
We're talking about Ray.
Yeah. Go with the flow said uh, Angels paid for his fish room, so he must have sold a buttload of them. And then Ray lives
yeah.
over by Daytona, and he's doing okay.
Daytona. Okay. Yeah, he's a good guy. Real nice. His
He had a group
wife
of
made
Ultimate
me.
Angels. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
His wife made me a real cool sign that says "Welcome" and it has like a little fish on it. So when people like walk into my side of the house and open up the doors to go to my half, that's up there.
Cool.
Oh my gosh.
Steve says he had a group of Ultimate Angels for several years, ended up losing them to Hole in the Head. I didn't even
That's-
know that Angels got that.
Every single fish can get hole in the head, even guppies and small fish. You just don't see it because they're so small. Isn't that weird?
I guess so. I've never seen any of my fish have it other than my Oscars. So
I got pistachios to also snack during that thing, and I never
You
got
did-
to open these.
you didn't even open the bag.
No. I was just kind of going nonstop. I couldn't even add my own score. But I'm going to pop a couple of these in. I hope y'all don't mind.
You are good. What happened to Solid Gold Aquatics and Simply Bettas?
Well,
People just
Simply
kind of
Bettas
come and go.
got married. Yeah, Tasha got married, and I think she was just enjoying her life. And Solid Gold, I think she started kind of getting stressed out because she got too big and she started having burnout.
I don't recall Solid Gold. I do remember Simply Betta.
Mhm.
Was Simply Betta? Where was she out of it? Was that the one that was like
Chicago.
yeah, that's what I
Chicago.
thought.
I kind of took her spot on the Aquashella team
Oh, okay.
because she was there for a year while I was there. But when she left, it opened up like a pay spot and they took me on, but I didn't take pay. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, she because there was two of them. The other one doesn't stream much at all, at least where I see it. She used to be like an anime voice as well. What was her name?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And she comes on
Another-
she used to come on my show every so often.
Yeah,
Um,
well, haven't seen her in forever now.
oh my gosh. Or is that was she Simply Better? And what was Tasha's name? Tasha and Banana, her dog.
I used to get them mixed up all the time, so that's why I was asking because I'm like, Simply Better. That is that the one that lives here, or is that the one that lives out by you
In Maine.
somewhere?
Well, I think she lives in Maine. She's super awesome
Maine?
too. I worked with them all at Aquashella though. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I
We're
don't know
still
what she's
here,
doing.
just living life on date night. Date night, woo! But we've got you all on the big screen.
I haven't even got to talk to Oinky today. Let's see if she's left me a message or anything.
Molly fry are even worse. I tried to raise some in a shrimp tank, and just a couple of weeks in, at probably a quarter grown, they were already picking off shrimplets with their giant mouths. I mean, that's kind of the job of a shrimp, isn't it? Is to feed the bigger fish.
And keep it clean.
Although some of those, I wish if I could keep them. I've tried, God, ugh, my my water doesn't like live bears. And
It's weird.
somebody was just saying, was it Dr. Ted? Somebody was just saying the other day that if you do all right with if you do all right with sword tails and mollies and platies, and you'll be fine with the tap water type of shrimp. And I'm like, well, that explains I can't keep swordtail or platies, and all my shrimp I bought at the swap, he died overnight. So they went in, they looked good, they were walking around. I woke up in the morning, they're all dead.
You must just have the worst water in the world.
It just doesn't. Some fish do not like it, and most plants.
So weird.
I knew Ed was nuts.
It's pistachio nuts.
I had a Betta get hole in the head. Really? God dang! I was not aware that was. I've gotten Oscars with it before, and Ben Ochart was saying that he had geos that got it once. It's me. Were your ears ringing? Ed just brought your name up like 10 minutes ago. Maybe not even that long ago.
I was.
Jenny at Solid Gold was sort of poor through it. Let me try that again. Come on, eyeballs. Work with me. Jenny at Solid Gold was sort of poor threw it on the interwebs and eventually gave up.
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
I don't know.
Try that
I
again,
think
Jenny. I am not tracking what you're saying there. She was poor and couldn't afford it anymore, so gave up. Is that what you're saying?
I think she made more money than just about anybody on the internet or in FishTube, at least maybe outside of like the big names. But I think she was doing really well as a YouTuber
Put
goes.
through it. Put through it. Yeah, she corrected herself. So she was sort of put through it. So people were
She
giving her
had,
shit.
yeah, she had more the mental side drained
Man,
on her.
that is so irritating. I'm glad I'm a
Yep.
jerk, and that stuff does not bother me.
Yeah. If you get bothered with what people say, you probably shouldn't do YouTube because you're probably going to find somebody that's mean to you and it's going to make you upset. It just, and the people that like to make you upset or try to find people that make you upset really go after those people. Like maybe I
Yeah,
have people just like them going after me and I don't even realize it. But I just don't think they aggravate me like they aggravate some of the other people. And it's just a shame.
right. And I kind
6
of
more. I'm going to
I
eat
tell
6 this time.
I tell people that all the time. Like well, regardless of how you feel about him yourself, I like Big Rich, and but he takes everything so personal, and then he feels like he has to get on and explain himself, and I'm like, dude, let that shit go. I mean, all you're doing is fueling the fire to the people who are trying to irritate you. Oh, it worked. So then they go in twice as hard.
Mm-hmm.
And he's really big.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's pushing 200,000 subs. I mean, that's not gigantic, but he's big.
I thought you were going to say pushing 200,000 pounds. And I'm like, hey, watch out.
No. Yeah, Kasha was what? Oh, creative pet keeping. Yes. See, she's the one that lives up here. And I always get their names mixed up. Their YouTube names. Even though they're nothing alike, I get them confused. So Taylor was Simply Betta, and
Taylor.
Kasha was Creative Pet.
Mhm. And her husband's really cool. His name's Fu.
Who?
I like her husband. Fu.
All right. I could keep shrimp for a year. I gave up on them. I could keep shrimp for a year. I gave up on them.
Nancy, I was telling we were just talking about the rice fish, and I was telling people how I think I fed all your eggs to my guppies.
Yeah, it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad about you. And Zenny
It was
never
very nice
has
about you.
nothing mean to say about anybody. You take that back.
Well, all right, I'll take it back.
Not
What
you,
did I say?
Nancy B.
Oh, wait. You better not be
Right
saying
there.
mean things about Nancy B.
No, Nancy B saying mean things about Zenny, and that will not stand.
Maybe Zenny deserves it.
All right. It has to go.
You're going to
Oh
have to
dear.
learn
Read
that Nancy's
further.
part of us.
Whip
Jen
always
is
liked
part of the syndicate.
life with pets with her hobby, and she do snails and better. Yeah, that was kind of her thing. And she actually she was close enough to Jason and Joanna where she went up on one of their live streams once. Now
Jen mentioned
Sheila is the gold. I've already forgotten what the name of her channel was.
wasn't it like 20 or 100 gold carrot
Yeah, it's something like
goldfish?
that. That's it. I do like mystery snails. I can't even keep them alive, and my water's rock hard. I don't know what is going on in my water. Molly's, you would think that Molly's would love my water. Nope.
Monkey has 5 million mystery snails right now.
If I had the money, I would love a huge school of those cherry tetras. They're basically they look a lot like red mina, the nippy little tetras, the red ones. But they're all red and they're not as aggressive.
Monkey says hi.
Daddy. Hi, Oinky.
Now, Jen said something about Big City Betta. Amber, I haven't seen her for a long time either, but I need to text her and say hi. I haven't seen her since she moved to Jacksonville.
Solid gold. That's what
Solid
Jenny
gold.
was solid. Yeah. Well, now there I can see that because Zenny is pretty competitive. She might bleed you a little bit, but she'd feel bad about it afterwards. I saw Amber a little over a year ago in Sharpie stream, but not again since. Sharpie, Sharpie's the one that is over across the pond, right?
Correct.
Would I know?
Pretty. He likes making models too.
I haven't seen Sharpie. Is he still streaming? Because I haven't seen him pop up on my algorithm at all.
He does on Sundays.
I'll have to double check, make sure that I haven't been unsubbed. Yeah, that's what she just said. Every Sunday. When? Don't worry about the math. I'll figure the math out. You just tell me when he's on.
During the day. I'd say 12
Sure.
o'clock.
Huh. Yep, I'll definitely have to check, make sure that I'm still subbed to.
Can't get this part of the nut out of the shell.
But it usually ends around 1 p.m. and I'm barely caffeinated by then, so I miss it at least half of the days. Well, apparently I've missed it more than that. I didn't even know he was still streaming because nothing's popped up on my notifications about Sharpie in months.
Well, I used to see him in Pam shows, and I haven't been on a Pam show in over a year or two.
Is she still streaming? I haven't seen her either.
Haven't seen her in a long time.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Blackie either.
There's somebody I'm not even subbed to. It's a husband wife team. She does most of he's got the cameraman, and she's always dressed in skimpy clothes. She's fairly attractive, fairly new, so she's kind of going through the learning process, and she's got the multi-tank addiction. So she started off with a couple little tanks, and now she's got a 125, and she's just usually trying to do different stuff. But her videos pop up on my, how like the next video that YouTube thinks you might want to watch. It comes up at the end. Almost all the time now is one of her videos, and I'm like, why am I getting this person? I don't even know who this is.
You know what I get a lot of? Asian people rebuilding houses. My
What's
mom
in?
loves watching like houses get rebuilt in China or Vietnam in the jungle and stuff. And so she's always watching it while she's sewing, but she uses my account. So now I get millions of these same things.
Oh,
Really weird.
that's frustrating.
Hmm.
On Netflix and HBO Max and all that stuff, we have different accounts, my wife and I, just because I don't want all her crap, her love stories and her English romance and all that bullshit uh, popping up in my feed. If it ain't exploding or bleeding, I don't watch it.
Yeah. Or scoring.
Or
You
what?
know, it doesn't come up, scoring points.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't come up on my telephone. Hmm. Weird. So,
I've
Whip,
just seen it.
are you going to be done working this week?
Yep, I was done today. Mr. Primetime and Joanna and I and a couple of his buddies, we jumped on our Harleys and went for a. That's why I didn't think I was going to be on your show, is because I'd already told him I would go. And then it turned out we were back in time.
That's cool. This is Phil Steve. Oh, never mind. I was thinking Big Steve. Unless it was Seville Steve. Which Steve wanted to play fantasy football?
I didn't write anything down, and so it didn't stay in my brain.
Oh, that's all right. Well, I thought it was Big Steve that wanted to play in the fantasy auction draft today. And I
Big
sent him a whole
Steve
bunch of
wanted
texts.
to play, but I don't remember which one he wanted to be in. That is his name, though. That I do remember him saying he wanted to do it.
Well, I'm going to send him some text messages on how to get into the normal league next week. Now I'll try to get 3 leagues. I'm going to try to lower it from 4 to 3 if it lets me. I don't know if it's going to let me. Do you ever go to a place called Sonic?
I used to, yeah.
Have you ever gotten the Route 44 cherry
Hey.
limeade?
Fish Tank Mike got 10,000 subs.
Oh, that's awesome. Isn't it Fish Barn?
Fish Barn Mike, yep. The Fish Barn.
Mike's awesome.
I was going to see if I could find the woman I was talking about. But of course, now that I'm looking, she's nowhere to be found. But after every video I watch, that's the one that YouTube thinks I need to watch next.
Yep.
Well, maybe because I don't click on it, they decided, oh, well, maybe that's not what he wants to watch.
Oh my gosh, Foxy Fishes are here.
Yeah.
We have to thank her for doing a really good job on picking Brian's football team today.
We have to do what to wear?
Thank her for doing a really good job on picking Brian's team today.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because I think
Sonic
he had to ask
here
permission.
sucks. Are you a fan of Sonic? That's what June said. But most things
Oh my
in California suck. I wouldn't
My
eat
favorite,
California food with your mouth. That's some of the worst food ever made.
wow. Blue coconut, that's what I get. I get the blue coconut with either peach or cherry flavoring. And I get the slushy version. I get a slushy Route 44 blue coconut with one of the other flavors mixed with it. Or I get a cherry limeade slushy with an extra shot of cherry.
Although I'd take your weather, June. I do, and I would probably enjoy the ocean and the. If you're over that far, I'm not even sure exactly. I know you're in Cali, but I don't know where. So if you have ocean front, property or access to it, that's pretty cool. That makes it worth putting up with all the crap that you guys have to deal with.
It's probably hard to get oceanfront property. Oh, hang on. I want to yell in there.
Sonic is like licking lard with food flavor. But the ice and ice cream are really good.
Sorry about that. I just had to yell to my mom.
You're fine.
I was afraid she was going to get rid of all the hot dogs before I had a chance to eat them.
Why is your mom still up? Is she as crazy as you with the hours she keeps?
She likes to quilt. Let me ask.
Man, the flies down here are unbelievable. I wonder if something's coming in the vent again.
She likes to go to bed. She stays up all night sometimes, she just said.
Wow.
But she does it because she can't get her mind off of quilts. And so she just keeps quilting. Like when she lays
Way
down,
overpriced.
she can't stop thinking about quilts. So she just has to keep going until she's done. She makes quilts so fast. It's unbelievable.
That's bordering on obsession.
I'll ask her.
No, I don't. Yeah.
She just said, yep.
Yep. We had Denny's the other day. That was good. Denny's, really? I haven't stopped at Denny's in so long. I forgot about that as a store.
That's always our joke. Or I always, when my mom like says, where can we go out to eat? I always suggest Shoney's or Denny's because I know she hates them. Or Cracker Barrel.
Sonic's
Terrible
Ocean
name.
Water. I don't know what that means, Shirley. I feel
Well,
like
it would make
Scotty
sense if a
owns it.
mermaid would like ocean water.
Tons of regulations living on the coast. I'm inland. It's way overpriced. But the drinks and
I
ice
bet.
cream are good.
Do you live near Jimmy P?
Jimmy P is inland, that's for sure. He's way inland.
He's in the desert.
Hey, June makes quilts too.
Oh, yeah? Does she make better ones than my mom?
Probably not.
Oh.
I love the quilt your mom made me.
Foxy just said she loves the quilt you made her. She just said, oh, good.
Oh, good. Goody, goody. My mom does it too. I've made some, but that was in my teens in the cult. I was talking about Sonic and fast food place. Yeah, but I didn't get the ocean water reference. That's all. It's all right. I'm a little thick sometimes. We hadn't had Denny's in years. My oldest son brought it home. I didn't even know you could do that.
There was a good Denny's in Troy, Missouri I used to go to when there was like nothing open at 3 a.m. but that.
Yeah, when I was in my early 20s, Denny's was a must stop at because they were open 24/7 too. So you could go in there after the bar, be completely hammered, just order pancakes or whatever you wanted to get. You know, half the time you end up wearing them more than you ate them, but you know, there was always the occasional full-on battle with the creamer things, you know, from one table to the other. But
I never
that's
drank coffee.
we weren't drinking it; we were throwing it. Shirley,
You know,
are you doing with an infection, Shirley? And are you doing live streams again? I bet you that was supposed to be dealing. Are you dealing with an infection, and are you doing live streams again?
do you have an infection in your face?
Or not? Maybe that's what you meant. I make one every 3 years.
I hate how there's nothing 24/7
Sure can, Whip.
anymore.
It's a new thing called getting your order to go. It's rather fascinating, really. Yeah, I didn't know you could go into a Denny's. It's not like it's a McDonald's. So apparently they have to go boxes now.
Well, they have to because of the Dine and Dash, not Dine and Dash. What's you call the phone number?
Oh yeah. What is it? That Grubhub or there's another one.
Yeah, DoorDash.
DoorDash. Yeah.
I hate how there's no more 24/7 places to go.
Oh, me too. I mean, not that I utilize it that much. You would because you're crazy with your hours, but
I
there are
loved having
times when
Walmart open all night long. I loved having fast food all night long. The only thing I have that's open 24/7 in this town is a Waffle House and a Crystals. That's it.
I don't know what I don't think we have anything.
White Castle, probably.
What's that?
Do you guys have White Castle?
There are a few in closer to the city.
Mm.
Nothing around me.
And like the casinos are always open. So when I lived in St. Louis, I was always close to about 4 casinos that you could go and eat at their places, and that was always kind of fun. And there was one diner that was open 24/7 that was great that we used to go to. They made really good meatloaf.
You think that's what it was, Jenny? The pandemic messed up that because like Walmart, I think it was because people are people and people are assholes and like to steal. And because Walmart has changed their policies where they don't have any or very few cashiers and it's all self checkout. I mean, they've basically done away with self checkout here where I live. Not everywhere, but where I live, because they were just losing so much money. Like every day, they'd lose so much money of people just walking through there without scanning everything that they had in their cart.
Well, like in St. Louis, all the inner cities started closing down at 10 because of all the theft.
Yeah.
But then they would it was just gravitating outwards. Like you would go to the Zumbel Walmart at 3 a.m, and it was scary. There were so many people, and it was like, gang members and everything in there. They're stealing everything. And they had to shut it down. And it just was radiating from the city.
Right. Steve, here in the States, or at least where I live, I can't speak to the country, but I can speak to where I live. Even those are not as popular. A lot of the diners or fast food restaurants that are attached to those, they all close.
Yeah, there's not that many left. There used to be everywhere.
Now you can get
wagon
fuel.
wheels.
There's the fuel stations are open, and you can go in and get a hot dog
and pop and candy,
off the roller grill or a bag of chips or something like that. But there's nowhere to do a sit down meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, see there, I didn't even see that, but Adam is just south of me, and he's in the same boat. So, Adam, what are you? You're like mid, aren't you? If I remember correctly, you're like central Illinois.
And what are they? Quick Trips that are open 24/7?
And see now, Beto thinks it's because of the COVID.
Well, I think they realized that they saved a lot of money from theft by closing down during the COVID.
Oh,
And they just
no.
kept it that way.
Surely that's what Oinky got, right? Isn't that what? Didn't the Oinky get that?
She got some type of thing. Do you want me to ask her to come on and ask? I'll ask her.
Well, just ask her. Just she doesn't have to get on or anything. That's horrible, Shirley. I am so sorry to hear that. Y'all have Jack in the Box. We used to. I haven't seen a Jack in the Box in 20 years. Foxy Mrs. White Castle. There was one 10 minutes from the house on Long Island. Oh, that's right. I forget you used to live out that direction.
We don't have any White Castles here because it's Jack's area. Jack's has control of the South, and Jack in a Box has like the rest of the country. They were both started at the same time, like the same year, and they just divided the country up. So I have Jack's, not Jack in a Box, and I like Jack in a Box a lot more. I love Jack in a Box. I love their tacos. They're terrible. Oh my gosh, they have the worst tacos in the world. I could eat them forever. They like deep fry. They like put some meat in there and a piece of cheese and some hot sauce, and then they deep fry it, and you eat it, and it's so good.
We're gonna have to quit talking about food.
Okay,
I have to do a man procedure. Well, actually, I think all people do it. But no, I think it's mostly men. I have a procedure on Monday, and I have to go through the process of emptying the contents of my body so they can take a look. And no food for Whippy tomorrow.
Colonoscopy.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure girls have to have those just as much as boys.
I don't know if they do.
My mom's had to have a lot, but she had diverticulitis. Let's ask
Usually
Zen.
they're talking about the guys.
I think
going
guys
in
just
by the
make a
time
much
they're-
bigger deal about it.
That's probably it. We are a bunch of whiners, aren't we?
Zen, when was the last time you had your colonoscopy? We'll find out.
She's not even 50 yet. She hasn't had to do that crap.
Literally. Oh my gosh. Do you remember when I had to have my colonoscopy last year?
Yeah.
It was on a Friday morning. So I had to start unloading Thursday night during my show. So I canceled my show that night,
Yep.
drank the gallon of stuff, get to the hospital. They're all ready for me in the room and everything. And my doctor didn't know he forgot about it. And they said, well, just do it all again next week. I was so mad. And you got to be off your blood thinner for a week. So I had to be off my blood thinners for 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why, but you do.
Yeah. So basically, central Illinois, 3 hours south of Springfield.
Oh, where's he from?
He's just south of me. Is 3 hours south of Springfield in Illinois here.
I lived in Columbia, Illinois for about 10 years.
Mach 1s and Hucks. I believe
They used
Hucks
to have
is mobile.
I had season tickets to the Rivermen in Peoria.
There you go. Buc-ee's. We don't have those here yet.
My closest
Supposedly
Buc-ee's,
one's coming to Wisconsin somewhere.
they're all like at least a 45-minute drive from me. Wisconsin doesn't want to have it, though. They're fighting it. Did you hear that?
I did not.
Yeah, the other businesses don't want it to come in, so they may not get it.
The steak fries are back at Jack's. I gotta go. Have a great day. Yep, you too, buddy. Hopefully, I didn't miss you by much. No food going in, at least. Correct. It's gonna be coming out like crazy. See you later, Dave.
Night, partner. Oh no, did he get bit by one of them ticks?
Yeah, why? I
Yeah,
get
colon cancer's not fun.
no, and I know women can get it, I- but they sure do make a big deal about guys going in, don't they? Like that, like women have the other end to kind of looked at if you flip them over.
No, I
And
think that gasologists take care of women and men equally. Guys just have to have a prostate check sometimes, and that's also
well,
kind of through your butt. But
maybe that's what I'm thinking of, because I know women don't
yeah,
have to do that.
yeah. But no, I'm pretty sure
uh,
that girls have to be scoped just like boys.
Mary Oliver says, "Whip Walmart." Ugh, man, I got the burps all of a sudden here. Around here, close at 11. Yeah, us too.
Here
From
too.
24 hours a day. And read an article, they stated it was due to COVID. Well, COVID's over, so fix that shit. Women have colons too. I know, but I don't hear about women being pressured into making sure you go, making sure you go. So they're always talking to the dudes. I think you're supposed to check after 50. Yeah, but you know what? They're moving that up to like 45 now. Last I heard. Although I didn't vet that either, so it could have been bullshit. So Foxy's already doing it. Yeah. So I'm 100% wrong on that. But I'm used to being wrong. I'm wrong a lot.
I've actually, I actually have 3 tattoos because the last time they did, well, the only time they did it to me, they found one popsicle or something, not popsicle, whatever they're called, and they cut it out and then put a tattoo in there to see if it would ever grow back. So I actually have a tattoo on my insides also.
Holla. Holla.
Oh,
Yeah. They found a
but
couple
for
in
the
me
most
too.
part, well, they just found the one and they just ripped it out. I was like, sweet. But I just don't want to get diverticulitis like my poor mom because she was miserable for years.
They
And
are building a Bucky's by Madison. Well, that's what we were just saying. It may not happen unless you're hearing better news.
okay, Oinky said she had Mycopercotrandema marine, and she didn't get it from a fish tank. She got it from when she was fishing
Uh,
in the ocean.
well, that's different.
But I think you could still get it from your fish because I think that's what she was saying, but I'm not for sure.
It's more frowned upon for women to get on the interwebs and talk about emptying their colons, but boys clearly don't care.
Oh, she actually says she didn't know for sure what the source was. Maybe she's watching us right now.
My daughter decided to be a vegetarian a couple of weeks ago during vacation. It's been interesting so far. My daughter tried that too. She couldn't stick to it though. She's a meat hound like her dad. And don't take that weird.
How would you take that weird?
Just repeat it in your head, and you'll hear it just like I did as it was coming out of my mouth. Oh my God, that better not be clipped either.
I'm still missing it.
Jesus,
But
I
you
know,
know,
fish. I'm on the phone.
not too long ago, I had a terrible situation with my mom and my dad. We went to the Texas Roadhouse and we were all going to get ribeyes. And they said they still had prime rib, and we all ordered the prime rib, and it was all horrifically bad. And now we don't want to eat prime rib anymore. It was just terrible. It was all hard. It had like weird chewy things through the whole thing, and it was undercooked and terrible.
Well, prime rib is usually undercooked on purpose. I mean, it's meant to be rare.
This one was just horrible. The kid did not know what he was doing at all. It was just terrible because I love prime rib, but wow, that was not good. Oh, there she
I
is.
had my first colonoscopy at 13. Woof.
See, she's not afraid to talk about it.
13.
I had a. Nah, I won't go there.
There's Oinky.
P is in the house. So she got the thing from something, but she's not from sure how. Explain. I tried to take a picture and send it to her of the whatever
later,
the
Jose.
disease was.
Good seeing you.
Hasta la vista. And I tried to take a picture and send it to her, and you changed it right as I took the photo. So I sent her the wrong image, and I didn't even realize it. But I think you guys were talking about the fish tank fever, right? Or bacteria
Maybe.
that you get in open wounds in your hands.
If that were real, and I'm sure it is, but if it was more prevalent than it is, I would be sick all the time because my hands, when you work outside and you're cutting trees and chipping brush and walking through the woods, and my hands and arms are just all the time tore open. And I got my hands in the tank every week, so I'm like, the risk has to be fairly low, or I'm just exceptionally lucky, which I've never been lucky in my life. So,
Well, it's because you keep up on it with lots of colonoscopies.
yeah. Oh my God, Nancy, you keep disappointing me. I mean, just time after time, you're disappointing me. Bacon is meant to be limp.
Now, I could have said a bunch of stuff from that.
If you can't bend your bacon without it cracking, it's overdone.
You know what? I'll take my bacon any way I can get it.
I hate
I like-
bacon that's been cooked too much. They
Okay,
cook the flavor right out of it.
there's different situations though. Like a bacon lettuce tomato sandwich, which I don't ever want the lettuce. So let's just say bacon tomato sandwiches. I want hard, crispy bacon. So when you bite into it, you don't pull the whole bacon out.
Sorry. I'm listening to you, but reading what June said. So you like it which way? I missed what you.
I like it every way you can give it to me.
No, but on your sandwich, you were saying.
I like it crispy on my sandwich so that way it breaks apart when I'm eating. I don't want to pull the whole thing out with a nice
Yeah.
tender piece.
Oh, and Mary Oliver, Jesus, you guys are just wrong on so many levels.
Medium rare.
Yeah, I mean, I like mine cooked just enough so that it doesn't kill me.
You know, I was planning on
Or
eating a bowl of
give me worms.
I was gonna have a bowl of bacon during our draft today, but I couldn't find any at the store. I like that jerky bacon. Have you tried that? Where they
Jerky
take
bacon?
beef jerky, but they make it out of bacon?
Yeah, I have it every day. So good.
Love it.
And there's no carbs and no sugars.
Well, I like the one with brown sugar.
Oh, so I don't get that one.
You know,
So
you should
like
try
she
it. It's really
says,
good.
I can't do it. My blood sugar would go
Just-
crazy. For a while, we
leave
were
it up.
chasing a cancer diagnosis. Lupus was super fired up at the same time, and it ended up being a
Poor thing.
bacon with a cool white center. Oh, you guys are killing me.
We should do a bake off. Make bacon at the Clash,
Woo!
and then we could judge it. I'd be happy to volunteer as a judge and see who
The
makes the
problem is
best
that you
bacon.
got too many people out there like Mary Oliver and Nancy who like it incorrectly, and it would skew the judging.
I don't care. Seriously, I like all bacon. I prefer thick over thin. Well, what
Oh, and Pep, you were one of my favorite guys, and now
what did Peplin say?
bacon should crumble. Why?
What about that?
Why even eat it at that point? Just go buy yourself
What
some
about the-
bacon bits.
Those little bacon weenies that we ate from Brandon, Bare Bottom Brandon's weenies,
Yeah,
bacon weenies. Oh my God, they were good. Now, what did you think of that bacon?
that was good because it was still pliable. Dr. Anthony, hello, hello.
Hi, Dr. Anthony. I'm trying to
You're up
find. I
late.
made some of those.
Are you in the jungle or are you back home? Dino, what's happening, buddy?
I can't seem to find my bacon I just made. A bummer.
The smell of bacon cook-off would be outrageous.
You know, maybe we should just do a different type of fish convention that's like more in the Midwest, and we do it once a year, and we just do fish and bacon. Make a lot
Hey,
of bacon and talk about fish.
those
It
wieners
doesn't look
were
like
amazing. Yeah, they were. I ate a few of those, and I shouldn't have, but I did because they were that good.
these were the ones I made.
Yeah, but you didn't let them sit overnight, right? You said you did something different, and they didn't come out as good. I believe is what you said, right?
We used fat bacon instead of thin bacon.
Uh,
And I didn't use two types of sugar.
been back home for 2 weeks. Man, we got to catch up. When I get back on a regular schedule, so I know when I'm streaming, and I'm going to start sending out texts again.
We'll stream a whole bunch for the next 3 weeks because I will be around just working every day, sitting at a desk working.
Yeah, right. Because you got a lot to do.
Mm-hmm.
How's the fish room coming, Doctor?
Is Vanosky here?
Yep.
Hi, Vanosky.
I did not recognize Ed without his red beard.
Yep.
It's coming.
Got
The red beard season is coming hard and fast right now.
it is. How
You
about
stay in the
some
floor
soy
today.
bacon?
Hey,
What was soy bacon? Was soy sauce?
no, that's when you got allergies. Sometimes you make food out of soy. Like there's burgers. If you're a vegetarian, you can eat soy instead.
Oh. You know, it was always weird because at all of our big union picnics, we'd have to make enough burgers for like 2,000 people. And they would always complain when I would buy all the soy burgers because I would buy like 5,000 hamburgers and like 400 soy burgers for the vegetarian people or people that don't want meat. Afterwards, everybody wanted the soy burgers. Like they all disappeared, or the veggie burgers instantly. It was so weird.
Yeah, because I mean I've had them, and the soy burgers are better than the bean burgers. Like some of uh, the what do they call those places? The vegetarian places.
Vegan?
Yeah, some of the vegan places they use beans instead of meat to make. And I'm like,
Oh.
I tried it. It was gross. I'm not eating that.
Well, afterwards, I would always get a bag or two of burgers afterwards. And so I always like to buy extras. I never took any vegan ones home. They were just normal burgers.
So
And I grill them on my George Foreman for a month.
Dr. Anthony, when I asked him how his fish room was coming, he said, "Well, I stay in the floor today." And June says, "My floor has lots of stains. Don't ask."
Unfortunately,
Those
mine
are-
does too. I'm pulling that carpet up.
I disagree, Mr. Beto, but to each their own, right? Black bean burger, yeah, gross. Yeah. But again, if you like them, you can have all you want. It won't hurt my feelings, then.
I met Cat House in real life. He's awesome. I think if Cat House and Whip met in real life, they would really think each other was really cool and would say, "Boy, this guy could be my friend."
Yeah. Almost
Yeah.
nobody says that about me.
I know, but that's how cool Cat House is.
It's pretty
I
cool.
can't imagine anybody not liking Cat House. I wonder if he's ever gotten into a fist fight.
Oh, I would imagine he whooped their ass.
I bet you if he did, it was because he was like protecting weak people.
Of course we can. You're
Or
just
he
a
was fighting
lot.
Russians.
You're just very, 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 very far away.
Oh, Oinky said something really big, but I can't see it.
Yeah,
In my
it says,
case,
in my case, whatever that word is, marinum, has become a permanent vascular issue, and I will never be able to recover from it. I implore everyone, please do everything possible to avoid this issue if you can.
Yeah. Don't be like Whip and cut your hands and stick them on your fish tank.
I mean, I don't intentionally cut my hands, but if I had to wait until my hands didn't have any owies on them, I would never be able to maintain my tanks ever. What's this? Whip needs to come to the Aquatic Expo next year.
That'd be awesome.
That's a
I need to
long
call.
ways away too.
Well, but you know, if you came halfway to my house, then I could drive you the other 3 hours or 5 hours. 5 hours. This year was 5 hours because all the highways were washed out from that big flood. I had to drive through the mountains to avoid all the washed out highway. Do you remember that from that hurricane that
Yeah.
hit?
Yep, they're still dealing with that. My Jason just went to Tennessee. Was it last week? 2 weeks ago? And one of the roads that they love to ride on out there is still closed. Say for that reason, washed
Crazy.
out.
Yeah. It probably would have been quicker for me to drive all the way down to Atlanta and up. But I don't like driving to Atlanta. Nothing personal, Smiley. I like to go to Atlanta if I'm going to see Smiley, but not to just go through Atlanta for the fun of it. Atlanta's just terrible traffic.
Give me a date, and I'll see what I can do. The problem is, Cat House, I used to have plenty of time to do stuff if I wanted to because I didn't go anywhere. I went to Florida for 2 weeks, and then, sometimes I would take some time off to go on a long weekend here and there. But other than that, I'd end up cashing in anywhere between a week and a half to 2 weeks of my vacation at the end of the year. And now, because I bought property in Tennessee, we're going down 2, 3, 4 times a year. And I have not had any time to cash in the last couple of years, which kind of sucks.
It is a bummer. I'm trying to find out. Well, where was that?
2 weeks ago.
Was that? I went to, or I videotaped it, and I just wanted to see if it showed how many. Aquatic Expo. I got 6,000 views on that one when we did that live stream, but I think I was the only person that was videotaping it, so it just kept getting more and more views. But that was a fun convention. I need to talk to Sabu. I have not talked to Sabu for months.
Well, you need to actually just do it instead of saying you need to do it. Because
I know.
I think you've been saying that for a month. I need
I
to
think I
call
have
him.
been. I do. I think for
Well,
like 3
then
months.
pick up the phone.
I know. Well, I don't think about it anytime other than when I'm talking to you or talking here. As soon as this is turned off, then the rest of my mind just kind of goes blank.
Yeah, I can totally understand that. Well, what do you think, Bud? Should we pull the plug on this? I know we still got 35 people here and everything, but we're running. You want to go another? What time is it?
It's up to
Good
you.
Lord,
When
I've
we end
gone
this,
through-
I'm going to eat. I haven't had dinner or lunch yet.
we've gone plenty long enough. This is 2.5 hours we've been going. So, or I was.
And actually, this is actually 4 and
Yes,
almost
I've been
7
sitting in
hours.
this chair a long time. Yeah. When did you start? You're 5, 6.
6 o'clock is when we had backstage people to try to teach people how to do stuff, you know, that were brand new.
Yeah, so it was 5 o'clock here.
Oh, I feel so sorry for people. I had 179 people tune in to our terrible football show. I apologize to everyone.
I don't
was
know that they
terribly-
stayed.
Okay, that's good.
Some of them did, clearly, because they knew who you drafted and that kind of thing. But Cat House, I'm pretty sure he will be. He usually is. I've seen him. He goes to the OCA, the Clash. Where else have I seen that guy at?
Who's that?
Sabu.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, he'll be at the Clash. He'll have a booth
Yeah.
probably. I think we can check. Is Stephen P there? He might know off the top of his brain if my mom was just
Stephen
looking
P,
at the
did you leave already? I know it's you were here like 7 minutes ago, but that doesn't mean you're still here.
let's see if my dad went to the Clash and was looking at different vendors and he clicked my name and it said that it took a link to my YouTube channel and my dad was like, "Look at this nice page they made for you, Ed."
He is
It was
still
my
here. What was your
my
question?
YouTube. If Sabu has got his booth like normal at the Clash.
Oh. If you know, Stephen. Sorry, I totally derailed your story. Do it again.
No, it's just the Clash has a link from my YouTube channel from my booth at the Clash. And my dad clicked it and he thought that the Clash made my YouTube channel for me. He said, "Look at all these nice videos they made of you." He said, "They even have shorts." That's the
Sabu
first
will
time
be there. Yep. He bought like 4 vendor spaces. Oh, he's going to be bigger
Yeah.
than you.
Yeah.
Because
And
you've got, well,
3.
I've got one with you, and then you've got 2 bonus tables, plus another.
Yeah.
From what Scotty told me, you've got 4 tables, but only 3 slots.
Okay. One is
So-
just to show off action figures. My booth isn't going to be too much Chattanooga Ed versus look at my toys.
I did ask for us if we could get a corner slot, but they didn't know at the time because it was too. Then we could put that 4th table into the mix because if we have a corner.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't know. They were still getting people registered, so it would kind of depend on who all
They might have
signed up.
like a layout. Let's go. Keystone Clash 2025. Let's see. I'm going to it. Oh, whoops. I'm not going to it. Now I am. Let's see. And then I'm going to go to vendors.
Mary Oliver's intentionally trying to make me hungry.
What's she talking about? Oh,
She
they don't
said,
have a layout, I
egg
don't think.
over easy. 3 slices of bacon, cooked slightly crisp, slice of cheese melted on a Portuguese bolo, grilled and buttered, delicious sandwich. No published layout quite yet,
Okay.
but I'm sure you're working on it, right? It's just a matter of you got to get everybody who's gonna be a part of it.
Oh, they're probably working nonstop all the time. It's probably like no fun at all.
Yeah, that does kind of suck the fun out of it. I have action figures, Star Trek 9 in dolls. I have the whole set.
Wow. Stephen Pita has that?
No, that's June.
June,
June is the
I
big Oscar.
won
All right. Go ahead.
at Comic Con. I would always put in for every single thing you could win, and I won 3 Horseland, Spock Bones, and Kirk action figure, or not action, but like porcelain, whatever figurines, and they all fit together, and they have these giant purple crystals, and I didn't even know I had put in for it. But what I would, this is okay. This is my trick when you go to Comic Con or some big convention. Take your like those stickers they give you, they mail you to from Boys Life and stuff to put on your letters for your return labels. Take your return label and stick it on their piece of paper that you have to fill out and drop it in, and you will win every convention because they pull them out and they can't read everybody's, but they can always read yours. I used to win every year. I would get something every year.
Steven says
Fish
all of my
conventions, they don't give out
information
free stuff.
is coming from a mumbling, half asleep Jenna, but I'm sure she still knows. So Jenna is a regular hourly sleeper, and you are more like Ed, that where you stay up all night.
I've really been working at trying to go to bed earlier though lately. I've been so tired lately because I haven't had time to take my middle day naps.
Nancy B says, I've never gotten a sticker from Boys Life. I guess I can't win.
Ah, how about like the Salvation Army or whoever, whatever the organizations that want to beg for money? I'll grab some for you quick. Well, no, because they'll show my address. But
Yeah, no good.
you don't get any of the free sticker return labels ever?
We used to get them all the time, and we haven't gotten any. Oh, it's been a while now.
I've even gotten Army ones.
Really?
In the Army. Well, it's because my dad was in the Army. So they send him stuff all the time. And if he's got the same name as me, as long as they don't put senior, and they never do, it works out.
That is a weird schedule you keep, sir. He says Jenna's usually asleep before 11, and he tries to wind down around 3 or 4. That's when I'm getting up.
I would really like to try to start going to bed around 1 or 12, but sometimes I can't.
I get it.
Yesterday I had a lot of stomach acid in my stomach, and I thought I'd be up all night, and I laid down, I just passed out. But I didn't take any of my pills last night because I was afraid it would make me sicker. Well, you guys are hearing all about my stuff.
I will talk to you tomorrow. Sorry I missed your show with Lefty the other day, but I needed some downtime.
Totally
And
understand.
then I caught up with you guys afterwards anyway. So
Yep.
or was that yesterday? Wait, no, it was yesterday because yesterday was Friday. Yeah.
Days have been just going
blending.
crazy. Yeah.
So,
they are.
All right. You be all good. I'll talk to you next Saturday if I'm around. I'll let you know.
Sounds good, dude.
Bye.
Bye.